Hello Sagittarius, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Thank you so much for collecting here, my Fire Tribe, and welcome to Fire Day. So Wednesday is generally the day that I do readings for the Fire Tribe, and I'm part of your Fire Tribe. I'm a Sagittarius rising. So thanks for collecting here. Thank you for all the ways you've been loving on this channel, by the way. I'm really loving doing all the bonus reads for you that have been coming up once a week for you. And thank you for the thumbs up, the way you love on this channel, being in the comments, and sharing, subscribing, all that stuff. If you are brand new and you just tripped over this channel, I hope you will stay. The subscription button is over there, so if you want to tap that subscription button and then hit the bell button, you'll know exactly when I'm uploading. All right, here we go. Let's find out what's going on for you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. My readings are always for the week ahead, Sag, and if you've been here before, you know that. And whether you find it today, tomorrow, or next year, it will always be for the week ahead. It is a general reading. All right, not a personal reading, it's a general reading. But if you do want a personal reading, please look below in the comment section. I have pinned a comment that has all the information that you need if you would like to book a private reading based on your own energy. It's more reasonable than you think it is. All right, here we go. Let's talk about it. Tell me about Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ooh, oh, Sagittarius, the yin and the yang. What's going on? Sagittarius. We're at a big start here. Look at this. We have a leg up. Now we have milk and honey, right? Milk and honey. There is a land of milk and honey, right? I don't know what the land of milk and honey is, to be honest, but I know I've heard that before. I don't know what country claims that, but we do have milk and honey. Milk and honey was also what Cleopatra bathed in, I believe. It was almost considered as something that was regal. It's something that not all people could afford. I mean, if you could barely afford food, you wouldn't be bathing in milk and honey. But it feels like there is something coming in here for you, my friend, that is going to be very happy. It looks like we've got a rainbow, and I love that because, first of all, it tells me that you've been through a hard time or a hard cycle, and it's about to get better, because there's really nothing better than milk and honey. I love that we have a little elephant playing in the bowl of milk and honey here, but I feel like it's you're having some sort of success after a really hard cycle here. We have card number 51, which breaks down to a 6. Now sixes are sixes in the tarot are about the lovers, right? So it could have something to do with a soulmate or making a choice of some sort, because the lovers is the choice. What else do we have here? So we've got a leg up with the unfinished symphony and clean it up. Interesting. So in the future, it feels like something that you thought was over might resume. That's what it feels like. It's an unfinished symphony, which means it's yet to be finished. Clean it up. I want to say that if you are a person who's nesting right now, it feels like if you're a person who's nesting, you might be expecting someone here, a loyal heart, somebody who is mirroring you, somebody whose third eye is open, somebody who is getting downloads with that pink energy through the crown chakra. It's both of you who are getting the downloads because you're both wearing crowns. We have truth be told. Someone's coming in to tell you the truth about something, Sag. And I want to say, if you're the person who's been nesting, cleaning out closets, cleaning out cupboards, maybe getting a new furniture, maybe you're redecorating your home, it feels like you're doing it intuitively because you're about to have some sort of a visitor. I don't think they're just going to show up out of nowhere, but I feel like you might have someone text you or call you and say, hey, can I come over? Because there's something here that is never ending, but is unfinished, because we can see that it's sort of like we've stalled in the middle, but it still goes on, right? And the unfinished symphony, I feel, being card number 10, tells me that something that was stalled is now going to begin again. We have card number 34, which is a 7, leg up. It feels like somebody's coming in to help you with something. And that's very interesting, coming in to help you with something. All right. We've got the yin and the yang. And it is masculine and feminine energy, and they are coming together. So we do have two souls, masculine and feminine, that are coming together to balance each other. Card number 1, card number 2. So it does feel like somebody here is possibly the magician, somebody who is masterful with illusion, somebody who yeah. the magician comes first, right? It goes the Fool, the magician comes after that, card number 1, and card number 2 is the high priestess. So it's like the magician meets the high priestess. Somebody who has all the tools, somebody who knows their worth and has all the tools and is about to manifest something, or something is about to come together. Two people that have been manifesting each other, possibly connected psychically, that these two people are supposed to be together. The yin and the yang. The yin, is the masculine energy. The yang is the feminine energy. So everyone's represented here, no matter what your body type is. We are not reading genitals here. We're not reading body parts. We're reading energies. So it doesn't matter to me what you look like. I'm looking at your energy. So whether you're the masculine or the feminine, you're represented here. Let's talk about tarot. So yes, if you do want a private read, please check below in the comment section there. You will see everything that you need. By the way, I think I might have said that already. I forget. I get in this channel and I don't know what I've said, to be honest. So here we go. Let's find out what's going on with milk and honey. Something great is about to come up. It's like you're about to find out what's at the end of the rainbow. And I think what is at the end of the rainbow is something really lovely. Oh yes, and honey is a humectant, right? Honey draws moisture. So if you're a person who makes your own makes your own way of taking care of your skin. I'm one of those people. I used to be a cosmetologist in another life, and when you use honey in a mask or something like that, it will draw moisture to your skin, and I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like with this milk and honey, something is being drawn towards you, and it might be somebody who is of the status of the lover, or you're about to make some sort of a choice, maybe between two people, possibly. We do have the 10 of Swords. So yes, it's telling me that something came to a painful end, but the rainbow being here tells me that you're now going to find out what is at the end of the rainbow. It feels like you've been through a really tough cycle here, Sag, but things are about to get better. Now, the thing about the 10 of Swords is, yes, it's harsh. It's a harsh ending. It might be arguments and fights and slamming of doors. It could be just complete silence. Somebody ghosted you or blocked you or something like that, but it's usually a very painful ending. And I want to say that although it is a painful ending, it's also a release, because once you get through it, you don't have to go through it again. If you decide to learn this cycle and what you did to perpetuate this, we all have a part in it. I'm just saying, whatever it is, whatever this you did to perpetuate this, I'm not saying you caused it. I'm saying that maybe you could have got out of it a little sooner than you did. However, nonetheless, you are here with the 10 of Swords. It is time, when the 10 of Swords is here, so is the Ace, because after we go to the 10 of Swords, we open a new conversation and have new clarity about this harsh cycle that's back there. We have the 3 of Cups. So there is going to be some type of a reunion between two people here. And we do have the King of Swords for the purpose of having a conversation. I want to say with the yin, the feminine energy being with the King of Swords, I want to say that the yin is somebody who has learned to speak for themselves, right? Like the Queen of Swords. But the King of Swords is really interested in justice, really interested in the right thing to do, saying the right thing. This person is also, maybe the yin might be someone who's a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a judge, or a magistrate, somebody who's interested in the justice system. It could be that, a police officer possibly. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 9 of Swords. Okay, so I want to say that the leg up is here, and the 9 of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands. It feels like things are about to move really quickly here, and it's worrisome. I think that you already feel it, I want to say. Sag, you're quite psychic, right? I want to say that you know that something is coming. You know something is in the distance, and because you can't see it, you can only feel it. It's making you kind of nervous, but I want to say, if you feel like it's charging at you, you're right. It does feel like there is something that is charging at you very quickly, aggressively, passionately. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about Sag, please. We have obsession, we have manifestation, and we have embrace. Bottom of the deck, we have awakening. I like it. A realization, a shift, or a discovery. So you are going to have some sort of discovery because something is charging at you here. We have the 7 of Wands. I feel like your boundaries are in place. You're holding your spot, Sag. I feel like you're not moving forward, but I feel like this awakening that's coming could be partially yours because you're going to realize something. But I feel like it's also belonging to someone else who's realized now that their manifestations are, it's like the law of attraction, which you think about, you bring about, right? And I feel like somebody's realizing that that they no longer have to manifest, that they can push forward because they are the masculine energy. It's how things work in nature, right? I'm not trying to take a misogynist point of view or anything like that. It's just how the universe works. It works in masculine and feminine and the balance of that. So plants, people, animals, we all have it, right? Feminine or masculine, we act accordingly. So we do have obsession, and it does say focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. So I feel like you are in a place of rest at this time. That's what it feels like. It feels like something has ended. You're glad it's finally over. You have actually drawn a line in the sand and said, don't step over this, my friend. And it feels like there is you had been focusing way too much on the things that you lost. It's time to start focusing on the things that are to come, because they are quite positive, I feel. And I feel like you need to switch your obsession. If it's an obsession that you have, stop obsessing on the ending and start obsessing on what could happen that is good. We have manifestation, the law of attraction, thoughts become things. And so I want to say that this masculine, if you are the masculine, I feel like you want to have some type of a reunion with somebody, or that you might be receiving some type of receiving or giving some type of invitation to go out, to be social, to be with friends. Can you come out with me? Can you be a +1? Come to dinner with us. Come to my house. We're having a barbecue. Like, it feels like an invitation, but it is going to be some sort of celebratory energy, but you're the one who's going to have to follow through. You're the one who has to push through. I mean, the universe can bring you the 3 of Cups. The universe can bring you this Cancer energy, but you're the one that has to push forward. If you are the masculine, you need to go get it. Whatever your manifestation is, whatever you've been manifesting, it's time for you to take action on that thing. So I feel with the yin is a very honest person. I'm going to say that this person's probably not a hit at parties. They're probably someone who is just really engaged in being very honest and truthful. So you're not going to be able to use a filter with this person. You're not going to be able to lie to them. This person is somebody who is quite psychic. The yin is card number 2. That's the high priestess. Is somebody who usually is the watcher, someone who really doesn't say things, but knows the truth when she sees it. And so I feel like with card number 2 here, it's telling me someone here is the feminine, possibly is someone who is a seer, who's a healer, who's a light worker, somebody who's a reader or a medium or has psychic intuition. And I feel like you're supposed to embrace that. Look, I feel like you're the person who people can't really get by, because you're going to give them the facts. You're going to give them the honesty and the truth every single time. It says find peace within your current state of being. It feels like you just need to come to peace with the fact that you are the seer, that you can see things that other people can't see, Sag. You can see around corners. And it's time for you to embrace that. For those of you who feel like it's luck or feel like that maybe it's just coincidence, I feel like you need to embrace that you are a person who is a seer, someone who knows the truth, who is always engaged in the truth, because you know that's what's expected of you with these gifts that you have. All right, let's clarify a little bit. Let's find out what's going on for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the week ahead, please, for Sag. Tell me what we need to know about Sag, please. Tell me about Sagittarius. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Something is brand new is about to begin. You are going to have to make a decision, my friend, but it also does feel like it has something to do with love. Look at that. We have the 8 and the 2. That is 10. We have somebody who's disconnecting from something back there. It's either the feminine or the masculine, the yin and the yang. Somebody has got movement in their life here. Oh, you know who it is. It's actually whoever is the high priestess. That's who it is. Card number 2. There she is. So whoever is the high priestess is the person who has finally got some movement in their life, movement in the mental space. So some place that you were stuck, that you felt like you were stuck, it might have been behind this 10 of Swords. So between the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, there's 4, and that tells me that there was some stability of the mind that was needed, that there was some healing that was needed in order to be able to move on. The Page of Pentacles tells me that there is something. If there is a manifestation that's been going on here, I feel like it's back here. It's already rooted, I want to say. It's already becoming apparent in the 3D. And the Judgment card tells me that you are going to have to make a decision about what to do with that pentacle when it arrives, because I feel like it's going to arrive. We've got the Four of Wands, and so I want to say here that we have obsession. And so I think that this is something that you've been thinking about. Somebody who might be coming back around. The Judgment card is here. For some of you, it might be that. Maybe you might be thinking of someone from the past. But for others of you, I feel like it's like a new day. I want to say it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling fine, right? That's what Michael Bublé says, right? I feel like you're about to find out what is at the end of the rainbow. And I feel what's at the end of the rainbow is a new beginning or an opportunity in the pentacle world. Something you can touch, hold, taste, feel, smell, right? It's some sort of an opportunity here. So we do have the Judgment card, which is Virgo and Pisces for me. It feels like it's like internally or intuitively, you're going over details, you're obsessively thinking about what's coming because I think that you feel it and you're worried about it. But I feel like you're trying to play it out in your mind. If it's this, I'll do that. If it's that, I'll do this. If it's this person, I'll say that thing. That's what it feels like here. But I feel like what is coming at you here, my friend, is some sort of stability here. With the Four of Wands, it might be a soulmate. It might be someone who you're deeply connected to. But it could be happiness in your family as well. You could be making a decision to buy a house. You could be making a decision to sell a house. We have the Judgment card here with the Page of Pentacles, right? So you've already made the decision, right? The Page of Pentacles already is here. It's already materialized in the 3D, and you might be making a decision to sell a house. And for some of you, it might just be that you need to get out of some sort of old vibration where, sometimes we end up being in a relationship that doesn't work out, and then all the memories are there, and now we just want to get out of there. And I feel like for some of you, it could be that as well. I've got the Three of Cups, so I do believe that the manifestation that the yin has, the masculine, is, the yang, the masculine, the manifestation is, I want to move forward and have some sort of a reunion here, or I'm going to take this invitation to go to my friend's house for this happy celebration here. We do have the Ten of Cups, we do have the Eight of Cups, came back out, and then we have the Lovers. So we do have... I feel like it does feel like the yang, the masculine is pushing forward to next week because of the Ten of Cups. We've got the Eight of Cups, and it feels like there is someone that you've been disconnected from that you no longer want to be disconnected from. I feel like since you've been disconnected from them that you've been manifesting them, but you can't just sit there and hope and wish and pray that it's going to show up. You have to take some action, which is what the masculine does, right? The yang pushes forward, right? And the yin calls it in. So I feel like you're feeling a pull or a tug energetically that somebody is beckoning you. Somebody is calling you forward, and I think it's the Lover. We do have the Four of Wands and the Lovers here. To me, those are like both indications that there is a connection here of somebody that maybe you haven't seen for years that you are still thinking about. It could be a whole year, right? We have the Page of Pentacles, and Pentacles for me are years. It could be like 8 to 10 months possibly that it's been silent between you and somebody else. But it does feel like it is up to the masculine to step forward here. So I feel like while that's going on, I feel like there is a yin here, somebody who is a feminine, who is coming to terms with their gifts, or coming to terms with the fact that that there is... it's like this is pink and purple. Somebody's third eye is open here and they're getting a bunch of downloads. So I feel like whoever the masculine is, they are the one who's getting these downloads as well, because I feel like the yin is calling in the masculine after getting these downloads here. These truthful, honest, justified downloads here. Tell me more about this. We've got the King of Cups, we've got the Fool, and we've got the Five of Pentacles. Yep, so it does feel like it's two people coming back together after a really long time. For some of you, it could be 5 or 6 years. It feels like a very long time that it's been completely silent. We haven't really talked to each other, and now we're feeling in lack. The Fool is telling me that somebody is about to take some type of leap of faith, but is worried because I don't really know you. Like 5 or 6 years is a long time not to speak with someone. We do have the King of Cups here. And I feel like you still hold a very deep psychic love for the yin. I want to say that I feel like the King of Swords is telling me that you're finally being honest with yourself. There is nobody else. If it's not anyone, like if it's if it's anyone, it's that person. It feels like you're somebody who's probably been dating and dating and dating, not finding the person that is yours, because I feel like every time you get into something, you're affected by this King of Cups energy. It feels like it's almost like the masculine, the one that's connected to the yin, right? The yin and the yang, that they're supposed to be together. And I feel like whenever somebody tries to date or go out with someone else or start something with someone else, it doesn't work because your person is already out there and you know it. I feel like it's been disappointing or sad. We do have the Knight of Wands that is in the reverse, and there's been nothing. We haven't been speaking to each other. Nobody's putting effort or energy into this. It feels like everything is slowed down to a crawl, and it's very disappointing. So the King of Cups, I feel, is the depth of love that you have for someone else, but I also feel that it might be the depth of love from the Yang, because the King of Cups is masculine leaning energy. We do have the Fool, which tells me that somebody is ready to take a leap of faith into love, even though we've been so disconnected here. That's what it feels like here. Now, before we go here, I just want to talk about this here, because it feels like there is somebody coming in, and it does feel like it is worrisome for you, but I feel like this person's coming in with some sort of solution or to give you some help. And I'm not saying that you need it, but I feel like you're worried because you know you're going to have to be very honest with the Yang, with the masculine. You're going to have to be very honest if you are the Yin. You're going to be very honest with them about your feelings, about wanting to have a new beginning with them. And you want to know why they've been gone for so long. Why have they been gone for so long? And I think that you're worried because you haven't seen them. Do they still have the same feelings? Like, what's going on? So they've been gone for so long because they've been in hermit mode. This person has been trying to find wisdom, trying to find their own light. We said here there's an awakening, right? Somebody is realizing that in order to have what they want, they're going to have to make some sacrifices, even though they have fear. So it feels like somebody here might have gained some wisdom in hermit mode, but is now releasing themselves from that energy. I feel like somebody's got their answer. Somebody is coming in because they finally have their answer about you. Tell me why you're worried about a leg up here. I feel like the universe is sending this person, though, because we got card number 34, and to me, sevens, those are about heaven and divine intervention. So I feel like that makes sense as how you'd be feeling that this person is coming forward, because you are connected directly to source if you are the Yin that I'm talking to. Tell me about this here. I feel like you're a little bit worried. You're a little bit worried because I feel like although you want to give this person reciprocity, 4 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles, I feel like maybe the way that things ended back here possibly were a little bit rocky, right? So I feel like you're in two minds. The 2 of Pentacles tells me you're going to be asked to make a decision of some type. It could be about money, but it could be about your living situation. It's 3D things, right? I feel like you are going to be asked to make some type of decision. I want to say that you need to make that decision very logically, very grounded, very head over heart. But the trouble with all of that is the Queen of Wands is here. And when the Queen of Wands is here, feminine or masculine, this person is a looker. They're really attractive. They have great energy. They have desirable. They are desired. They are desirable, and they find you the same. I feel like we're talking about mirrored energies here, because the Yin and the Yang, you know, the white and the dark, right? And the dark has the white eye and the light has the dark eye. Like it's two people who should have never or have never been apart energetically. That's what it feels like. But it also feels like you're going to allow this person in. You're going to give them reciprocity, but you're going to do it in a very logical and grounded head over heart way. I feel like you're protecting your heart, that you're going to be kind of in an energy of pulling back just a little bit, Sag. This is your energy, right? The Queen of Wands is you. So I feel like you're the one who's going to be solid and grounded. You're not going to share a whole lot of stuff, but you're willing to hear, willing to listen to whatever the Yang has to say, or the Yin, take it as it resonates. Feminine or masculine is the Queen of Wands. So it does feel like you're feeling nervous because you have a feeling this person is coming forward to kind of bust down your walls, but also to make you give them some attention, right? They want to pour into you like you pour into them, but I feel like you're sort of just keeping balance where you are right now. This person might be coming in as a business partner as well, right? It might be business and love all tied up into one, because we do have Pentacles here as well. I feel like you're just keeping in balance, and so you're not really sharing that with people. Tell me what the outcome is here for Sag. We do have the Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Star. Look, you are exhausted, my friend. I feel like we're talking of somebody who is probably of the Empress energy, somebody who's been fighting themselves about dropping some burdens about the Yang. That's what it feels like here. We've got the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands. But right here we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Nine of Wands. So right around the corner, we're at the nines. Tens are the completion of the cycle, and the 10 is in the future. It's right here. It's right around the corner, my friend. So I really do feel that there is something right around the corner for the feminine leaning energy. And what's right around the corner is I feel like somebody is coming in to speak with you, and I feel like they're coming in aggressively. Like I feel like they're coming in with not taking no for an answer. This person's not taking no for an answer. I feel like what they want to do is they want to heal things, that they are feeling like the wounded warrior, and I feel like they just want to drop their burdens with you and they want to heal things. I feel like you're really hopeful that this is going to turn out, that things are going to work for you here. We do have the Seven of Wands. I feel like you've got some pretty tight boundaries, and we do have the Empress again. So we are talking either about two Empresses, or we're talking about an Emperor and an Empress possibly, because the Empress wouldn't accept anything less, right? She wouldn't accept anything less than what is on her vibration. She can only call in what's on her vibration. I'm going to leave it right here, Sag. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you, my friends. I'm going to go for now. Take care, y'all. I'll be back because I'm always back. Bye-bye.